Hello and welcome to Banter and Chill with your host, Inibaby. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Banter and Chill podcast with your host, Inibaby. Now before I dive into the episode, I want to say a big thank you to all the listeners of the podcast, the old timers, the new timers. It's not easy to use money to buy data and then now use that data to come and listen to my podcast or watch my podcast. So I'm really grateful for that. Now for this episode we're basically going to do think of this as like Banter and Chill Music Awards for 2023, because at the end of the day, despite everything that has gone on in this country, the one thing that the government cannot tamper with is music. Music is what is still giving us joy, still giving us life to a large extent. So we're basically going to dissect and grade and badmouth and talk about and praise any word you want to think of. We're going to do it to all the songs, all the music, all the albums that have been released in Nigeria this year. But before I introduce my guests and we're going to this episode, I want to say that this episode is sponsored by Mama Ada Specials. Now, if there's ever any time where you know you need to get to the market to get food stuff, but you're very lazy, you're feeling tired, just reach out to Mama Ada Specials. There's no extra cost. The only thing you have to pay for is probably delivery fee, but they're going to give it to you at market rate. So her phone number will be displayed on the screen. Social media handles will also be displayed on the screen. So thank you, Mama Ada Specials, for sponsoring this particular episode. Now, let me introduce my guest because I know his body is scratching him already to talk. I want to do the honors. You know, usually I'll let people say, okay, introduce yourself, but this one I want to introduce him personally. Wow. Before you, we have songwriter, producer, musician, rapper, creative director. Show that thing. I don't go off niche. Jack of all trades, a man of many talents. Yeah. Now, to most of you out there, you all know him because of his musical prowess and his exploits in the music field. But for some of us, we know him for his side hustle.
Strong word.
Prostitution. So regardless of where you know him from, please help me say a big welcome to the man, the myth, the legend, EMK the Genie. Woo! EMK, how does it feel to be here?
It feels good.
With that kind of rousing,
to an extent.
That kind of rousing welcome I gave to you, definitely.
Thank you so much.
You have to find something for the
podcast.
Thank
you so much. Shout out to the hosts, our host, Inibaby. What do you do?
I do my best.
They try to give you hype too.
I do my best, my dear.
I trust there's nobody that gives you hype. Or you hype yourself.
I hype myself a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
cool.
I do it in the mirror. Anyways, as I said, we're going to talk about Nigerian music basically in 2023. And seeing as you're in the field yourself, you're in a better opinion to talk about this than I even am. Because let me not lie.
You say so.
Did I make a mistake? Because let me not lie, I actually didn't really listen to plenty things this year. I was just listening to stuff I actually liked from last year till now. But yeah, I'm going to start with my first question. How would you rate 2023 in terms of music?
I don't know.
Nigerian music.
I think this year we've been able to beat a lot of new milestones that we didn't have before. So
such as
that's recently I was at this event.
Don't go event.
Where
don't blow.
I think Afrobeat for the first time. How many streams? I think we've gotten up to 1 billion streams
on Spotify.
Yeah, on Spotify. So that's one thing. Prior to now, I don't think anything like that was happening. But yeah, we are breaking borders. And,
So how would I rate? I don't even want to give my own opinion on that because people will hear my opinion later on. But what was the best thing for you about most of the songs this year? Generally,
I think it's the quality of music that's out.
There was quality.
So before the music was good, obviously.
Yeah.
But there was this. You could always hear a difference between a Nigerian made song and a song made outside, in the western part of the world. So it's always these people make better quality songs than we do. But now we are able to do songs at that level as well, and people are vibing with us all over the world.
So I think this year I feel like there was a lot of pandering to like everybody wants to break into that like Western market. So it was looking like songs were tailored, but not to concern person like Shay Vibe, sha. Not to concern now with pandering to the West. He go sing in Curtis music, carry go front. But I think the thing I liked about Nigerian music this year is most of them had like legwork value. Like most of the songs released, you can just bust out legwork randomly to them.
I'm sure that
And
must make you happy.
that honestly, there's nothing that makes me happier than to go and hear music that I can dance legwork to. So that's my own. But I think the worst thing for me, you said we had like a lot of quality music, but I beg to differ. I think we don't really have like timeless music anymore. Like you know how if you're somewhere they can play some songs from like 10 years ago and it will still be a banger. The songs that were coming out this year, do you think they would stand the test of time?
No, I'm talking from the perspective of a music maker.
Yeah.
Like being a mixing engineer is kind of
Yeah.
like, it's not like the songs before were bad.
Yeah.
The songs were really good. Like,
Yeah.
oh yes, I get timeless, blah blah blah. But in the nutshell, in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah.
the quality of recordings, quality of sounds, like instruments, recording equipment, all those things put together. That's where I was coming from.
I've noticed that thing about all my friends who are like into music because me, I'll be listening to a song and I was like, this song is nice because like obviously I can dance legwork to it. Somebody will now come from nowhere and mention something like the log drum is out of place. What is a log drum?
It's the log drum now. The
Like,
drum that is.
They don't listen to people
the
like
highlight
they
of
don't
our
listen to
piano.
songs normally. So that's why for him it's a lot of quality music because he's hearing what is happening at the back. What think concern me? I just want to sing along.
True, sure. But then it's needed.
But another thing that trended this year, another thing that was popular music this year is that everybody wanted to be set apart. Afro Gidipo, Afro Yigi Yigi,
I think it's always been like
Afro
that.
Adura, Afro this, Afro that. Everybody wanted to. But this year it got to like a new
Yeah, it was
level
a
of
trend.
fooling because
Afro depression.
everybody getting
Afro-cultism.
Afro. And I think that's one thing that happened this year that should actually be left this year. At the end of the day, all of us are still doing Afrobeat. Okay, you used to do Afrobeat, so
I try. I dabble.
when would you do Afrobeat? Because the fans want Afrobeat.
Eventually, I have new music coming out. So
When is it Afrobeat? You want to use R&B windows. Person like me where they
It's
find
my-
legwork now.
R&B now my first love now. So there's no way.
Mm.
Even like the Afrobeat songs that I'm putting out
Yeah.
and people are putting out, it's not like 100% Afrobeat. It's a fusion of something else.
So that's why they always
So,
Afrofusion.
Yeah.
That was another one.
Mm.
Another thing that I think trended this year was that whole controversy,
Between.
like using controversy to sell music. I mean,
Oh.
is it tactics as old as time?
Mhm.
But this year, almost everybody wanted to use talk.
I mean, not all of them worked out, yeah, but
Which person is
I think people are more aware of things like that now.
yeah.
So like if an artist tries to start a beef, they're like, oh, these niggas, we
And
know
then,
what people are
you
playing.
get EP when
Before,
one drop.
Like rivalry was like
It
a
was
very
the in
big thing.
in the time of Davido and Wizkid. Just one sub tweet like this, and everybody's like, Davido don't sub Wizkid don't sub Davido. But nowadays, man, we don't even have that time. But what's one thing that trended in music this year for you that you feel like they should leave it behind this year? Should not carry it into next year?
Nothing comes to mind, to be honest.
SIM card. And
Okay. No wahala. Trend. I think so. Before I used to have beef with like this whole every song has to have a dance trend, like a dance
TikTok.
challenge to follow it.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
if the song is
TikTokers.
a slow ballad or they must come
We
up with
dance
dance
ballet.
or
I'm a
something.
ballerina.
So I don't know. I feel like artists are doing what they can to market the music,
Yeah.
and sometimes the power is not even in their hands.
Yeah.
Now, who their benefactor now they tell them what
Do you have
to
a
do.
benefactor?
By the grace of God, yes. Benefactor
It's
is
Jesus.
the big guy.
It's God.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I think that what you said is actually very valid because every song now one get dance routine, even when it doesn't make sense. And then another thing I even like
The TikTok dances.
another thing I even like bust people's brains this year all those everybody was not fighting for number one on Apple Music top 10, Nigerian top 10. Everybody wants to be number one so that they can take screenshots. And you just know that some people were doing things that were not holy, because
it's like Grammy.
That thing it's updated every day. This particular one, I'm not going to mention the artist before it comes to me. This particular one that it was somebody was arguing with that was number one. Literally, how many hours later he came to post that he's now number one. This is updated every day. How are you now suddenly there? Because it wasn't the next day, it was still like later that same day. But yeah, please, next year all of you should start fighting for number one.
Which artist do that?
Made them sue my small pot. If they say they want to collect 100 million from me, now where you want to come out from?
You know, now you go owe them.
You were there the episode too.
You go owe them.
Now two of us go court. We go to find lawyer. But yeah, do you think like there were lots of new artists
shit
in 2023?
Am I allowed to curse?
You can curse, but there are children watching this episode.
Oh, for real?
I like to think so.
But there were a lot of artists. Even myself, I'm also an upcoming. You get, so people they can't join us for the queue. You get, so no way. Every day there's someone new. There's someone that you don't know that's somewhere hustling, trying to.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, let's even leave the someone new. People that are like, let's say, a bit well known, or from in your own opinion, who's one person that you think needs to tweak their style? Could be their dressing style, maybe the kind of music they do or something next
recently,
year.
This hip hop thing that's happening on Twitter where I don't know if you know the artist name, Banter Genie. He's a rapper.
I don't know.
He posted a video of like a song or something, and like he was looking, his hair was, he was just looking normal.
Yeah.
And then somebody just retweeted, quoted the tweet and was like, the guy, you sabi rap, but try work on your steez, like, because make people not feel say you be first bank worker. And then I saw the video and it made sense, because like his hair, his face, his beard, everything. I mean, I understand, the fact that you are an artist.
Yeah.
You have to look the part.
Yeah.
That's why people do things that they do, like chains and like piercings. Oh shit. That's why people do like the whole chains, piercings, tattoos.
When will you do chains, piercings, and tattoos?
By the grace of God, very soon.
You had God for everything. No timeline, just God.
No. Everything now by the grace of God. Everything.
Okay, so for me, I feel like I'm a fan of this guy. I want to see him blow, but I think he needs to like really improve. Next year, oh my G's. You don't know my G's, D-man.
I don't know whether you're being serious or you're joking.
D-man needs to like.
Oh, you're a fan of D-man.
It's all love from our end, but you need
everybody
to.
Get fans, so.
Oh my G's, G's nation.
Everybody has a fan. I'll be like.
But this is something that everybody's almost tired of talking about. Big three, because it's almost like every year there's a conversation for who's going to take the third spot. Because we already know that 1 and 2 is between Davido and Wizkid, but that number 3 is like everybody's vying for that third position. And the thing is, I don't know if it's consistency, but over time different people have been placed there, but they don't maintain it, like have that longevity that, let's say, them Davido and Wizkid they have. So at every point in time they always remove whoever they put there. At the time I remember Techno was even placed there. Kiss Daniel has been placed there before. But the Burna Boy now is the most recent one, and even recently people have started putting Rema. But for you, who should take that position?
I don't know.
Why?
I've never been like, I mean, definitely if they bring up Wizkid and Davido beef, I will choke mouth, because I just like the argument and the banter.
You like violence.
But besides, I don't really care about. To be honest, what I'm about to say might offend some people, but I feel
offended
like
already.
Davido and Wizkid are on like the same level musically. Like,
God forbid.
Maybe like everything as a whole, as an artist, as a musician, one of them might be higher. But
Wiz?
I've always put them. If I'm thinking of Wizkid, I'm thinking of Davido. I always put them in the same group. But that's Misha. That's me.
You know no ball.
But then the number 3 spot, I don't know. A lot of people deserve that spot.
Actually, the person that I'm actually tempted, like I really would like to give it to, is actually Tiwa Savage.
Yeah,
because if we dip it, she has actually had like a long career with hits. as the same people, like not even a career that is fueled by okay, she's a woman, that's why we are putting her there. And she has actually had hits in her career, and it's not easy for women because their demographic is almost always women too.
I mean, I feel like with Davido and Wizkid, the controversy, the beef
kind of
fueled into their fan. So
nothing is fueling.
I didn't even say Tiwa Savage gets like proper beef with somebody. I think there was a time that she was having. I don't know whether it was Yemi
against
her. Or was it
like,
Shay? I can't. It was somebody, one of these.
Yeah, Shay at a point. So, and then another time it was Yemi Alade. But now they've just let Yemi Alade go. Like Yemi Alade is in a world of her own.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't even have anybody's time. So you don't have anybody you want to put in your big three?
Nah. Well, no.
But moving on, what's one collaboration you would love to see next year? Do you love?
Collaboration.
You and Chris Brown.
That would be mad.
It would be huge.
I mean,
you see me in front. I know him.
Working with Chris Brown would be a dream come true. But yeah. It would be collab. It would be fuck. See, I'm thinking of the second person. I'm just Actually, I don't think there's any song by Burna Boy and Rema.
Okay, you would love to see them collab.
Yeah, I wonder how that would sound like.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their sounds are not really the same. So, but I think Burna Boy is very fluid. You can put him on any song and you will now mirror what the person like.
The two of them,
flow.
I'm sure the song would be amazing, but like I've not heard a Burna Boy and Rema song, and that's something
Is there any
I'd like
collaboration I would like to see next year?
Cherry Vibes
and who? And Ashake.
Of course.
It's going to be a madness. Cherry Vibes and Ashake. But
low budget. Keep going.
There will be no Cherry Vibes slander on this podcast.
No, I'm sure it's an okay human being.
He's a very okay human being. But what's that one release that you were hyped for this year?
The music isn't out yet.
Which music?
So I'm currently waiting for Chris Brown's next album.
God.
Well, yeah, but that one is outside Nigeria, but
I think
okay.
Nigeria. I said Nigeria. You recorded already outside Nigeria.
When was Rema's Raves and Roses? Was it last year or this year?
It was last year.
Okay, then Rema is out of the picture, but because that album was probably my favorite album for last year. This year. Have people really put out music this year?
Yeah, Boy Alone. I think
Boy Alone was this year.
Yeah, Boy Alone, Timeless. I told them DJ Spino dropped something.
Boy Alone was this year.
Even
it was last
Boy
year.
Alone was last year.
Yeah.
The Deluxe was this year.
Same thing with Raves and Roses now. The Deluxe was also this year.
This guy, Loj. But Loj was an EP.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what albums have really dropped.
I don't think I was excited about any project this year. Yeah.
Oh, no project. I was excited about yours. I don't know right now, to be honest. What motivated that name? Because it's very long.
So it was a conversation I had with a friend, and that was my reply to the question that was asked.
I don't know right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
So now, do you think you make allowance for your fans that are not educated? Because who won't call that?
So the thing is, I expect some level of
so you're looking down.
Literacy.
You are looking down on your illiterate fans.
No. So last, you can't appeal to everybody. You get. So somebody that doesn't understand English now, if he hear the music, say, oh, now the melody, like, you get. So the melody is nice. I don't understand what he's saying, but I like the melody. I like the drums. I like the beat. So maybe the future follow that side. Because some people now go see that kind of title, will say, which kind of thing this skip. But yeah, as long as I say the music they honest and I'm expressing myself the way I want to express myself.
Okay. So
you like the title now?
So therefore, illiterate fans, it's not, the music is not for him. You're not the
see,
audience.
I doubt any illiterate would even reach the level of listening to my music. I'm not even saying.
And they spoil the career before it starts.
I'm not even saying like like by the definition of an illiterate is somebody that didn't go to school, so it doesn't necessarily mean that they don't.
They might randomly jam the song on audio.
Oh,
Mac.
okay, that makes sense.
And
I
actually
was
listen to
I was
it.
thinking from the perspective that an illiterate is somebody that
So you're telling me that all those Igbo that used to collect over local government.
if that kind of person come meet me say, guy, I like your music, go shock me. Your music is amazing. Go shock me.
Would
Go
it
shock
be
me.
like, okay, I'm doing something right, I'm doing something wrong?
So of course I would like to make music that would appeal to those set of people. But this particular project, I don't think that is the project that's
Speaking of meeting people, I know, like I said, you're in the industry. You've probably met like some people
probably.
that are a bit maybe popular out there. Whose personality shocked you the most? Why you did laugh? This guy, I'm trying to be serious here.
Whose person? There's no way you can be serious in this particular episode. Anyways, whose?
It doesn't have to be like in a bad way or in a good way. So like, oh, I was thinking this person would be like this, and then they were like that.
So the name that's in my head, I can't say because it's too problematic.
Whisper.
Nah, we're not
I
doing
will
that. No, I'll tell you after the
Okay,
episode,
guys, they'll tell me after.
Yeah.
Next time, do your own podcast.
I think you know what here.
Okay, so it's a man or a woman.
All my guys know who I'm talking
A
about.
man or a woman.
Let's just leave it at that.
But like, what were you shocked? What was the contrast in like?
No, I don't know
expectations?
when you, for example, now you grow up listening to a certain person and like the music is all you know about the person. You don't know the person's personality.
Yeah.
Like you create this idea in your head
Kids
of how
should
the
never
person
meet their heroes.
is. So then when you finally meet the person, you're like, oh, the person is not what I was expecting. So it's not like in a bad way, like, oh, the person like is like lower than, but it just
Came as a shock to you.
yeah. Like
Okay, so we already had a conversation about like top albums this year, but no, we really had like what I asked was what you were hyped for.
yeah.
So I think it's probably we'll get into like the awards segment.
Oh.
But your top 3 albums this year.
For me,
For me, it was Timeless, Work of Art, and of course, Vibes to Thy Kingdom Come.
I show you vibes.
Yeah.
Of course.
But top 3 albums for you this year, personally.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really okay. First one, Black Bones.
Ooh, yay! Black Bones! Shout out to Black Bones!
This one he recently put out. What's it called? Emeka Must Shine.
Emeka will definitely shine. I'm actually happy for him.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Black Bones since like the Bad Boy Black era.
I think when I discovered him was that tell the man, shut up. Wait, and I was like, what
See,
is
yeah,
this
I don't
madness?
think I've heard any
Who is
Black
this
Bones songs
man?
and I'm like, this is mid. Like all his
Yeah,
songs
he's
are
actually a very good
bangers,
artist,
so,
and I honestly wish him like.
yeah. Second one, Odumodu Black.
Mm.
So let me know, like, I don't, maybe a lot of people have the same experience as me, but like before the Clan Rice, I wasn't a fan. Like I was like,
Afro-cultism.
it's in this one.
Afro-glipo.
But then, like, I feel like if you come from a certain part of Nigeria,
Yeah, he's from Bayelsa State, by the way. He's from Bayelsa
if you come
State.
from a certain part of Nigeria and you hear a song like the Clan Rice, there's no how you won't vibe to it. So from then,
Yeah,
I was
of course.
like, so
Language.
when they announced the album, I was like, let's see where this goes. And so far, I haven't been
You've mentioned
disappointed.
2 albums. What's the
How many
last
am I
one?
supposed to say?
Like top 3 for you
3.
this year.
Third one. Who else put out an album?
You know the. Oh my god! I mentioned Timeless. Timeless, was it this year?
I mean, Timeless is not my favorite Davido album,
True.
and I wasn't
True.
really like happy about like it came and I was like, okay,
But
Yeah,
I
it
think
had
it
some
was,
good
I think it
songs,
was a
but-
decent comeback.
yeah. He did his thing. He's Davido now, so like we have this high expectation for him anytime
Yeah,
he's dropping
so-
music. So, I would have said Ashake Work of Art, too, but it's also not my favorite
What
Ashake
favorite?
album.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know,
yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Oh yeah. Before you go into midlife crisis because of top 3 albums, let me ask: how about EPs? Some decent EPs came out this year. I liked Feel Good. Abi Feels Good.
by Feels.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked when
I
did Loje
love-
drop? Loje drop this year.
Yeah.
Gangsta Romantic was nice.
See,
And I actually
Loje,
liked them. I've already
Nobody,
mentioned your.
nobody can talk down on Loje ever
Where you
told
are?
me that
What will
Loje
happen?
no sabi music.
What will happen? Let me start talking down so I'll
blue,
find out.
blue, now could just follow. Now that guy is sabi the
But yeah,
music
what were
thing.
your top 3 EPs this year?
So first one would be this one. It seems like I'm hyping my friend. But the first one would be, I mean, technically I am. There's this artist called Brume.
I remember that.
Brume. I think I feel like saying a Delta name might be Edonio. I don't know, but shout out Brume. And he put out an EP called Mr. Typewriter. Or Typewriter. Just Typewriter.
He's a typist.
Okay.
Do you do typist work?
I don't know. Maybe I'll call him afterwards.
Yeah,
but yeah,
come here and explain himself.
that EP, I mean, it's not Afro beats, but it's R&B music made by a Nigerian artist. So it was perfect.
Good. Okay.
Second, how many am I supposed to say?
3. You don't only call 1.
Okay.
I don't tire.
Second one, Bloody Civilian.
Mm.
What the fuck was that EP called? Huh? Anger Management. I was also hyped about that because
I've not really listened to like Bloody Civilian.
she's an amazing producer, singer, songwriter. She's
really
Sabi.
to
All of them
I
Sabi.
don't know.
Everybody I'm calling Sabi.
I can't say anything. And last but not the least,
Last but not the least.
I don't know right now, to be honest.
So technically it's a single, it's not an EP.
It was an EP. Now. It had 3 different songs.
Yeah, singles can have, it's a 3-part single. So I think there's like a certain number you have to get to call like your project an EP, and I didn't meet that number. So it's just 3 songs.
Just 3 songs.
Yeah.
Please go and listen to that. Just 3 songs.
Yeah, that is my favorite project that has dropped this year, even though it's not an album or an EP. So go and check it out.
Moving on. Let's talk about.
When did Jake put out his EP? This year. Okay.
Who's Jake?
That's my third favorite. Jake Doe.
Oh.
Also an R&B artist, but
Do you know anybody that used to do
so
music?
So the thing is, we are currently trying to push the R&B community right now in Nigeria because it's not that solid. It's back to that illiterate thing we're talking about.
Are you seeing the current economic condition of this country?
So
nobody want to be doing love in this economy.
But my boss your head.
Boss it.
I think R&B like reached a new milestone like worldwide, and Nigerians too are now coming into the conversation. I mean, we've been making R&B music, all them Banky W, One Day Cool, like people have been Tiwa Savage. They've been putting out R&B songs in the past, but people didn't really think of it as R&B because it was done by Nigerian or an African.
Yeah.
But now people are like, oh, us too, they make R&B music and people enjoy it. So I think so far so good. We're getting there.
Okay. Okay, we've talked about EPs, we've talked about albums. Let's talk singles.
This one go hard, Sha.
Top 3 singles this year. For me, I'll go for Joe Boy first. Body and Soul. Body and Soul was good. Party No Dey Stop. Party No Dey Stop was a banger. Especially, he who must not be named. His part was actually, you know the person. He who must not be named. His part was actually very nice. And then Gwagwalada was good too. And then this is like just sentimental favorite. Ask About Me.
Fuck.
Ask About Me was really nice too.
I know the single thing.
Yeah.
It now reminded me of an album I really like.
Oh, it didn't remind you of yourself?
I didn't drop an album this year.
No, for being single.
So
I'm so sorry. Please go on.
Well done.
What did he remind you of?
You're not single now. You're a double.
We are all single. We are all singles.
Anyways, like you're the last person that should be throwing the shade. Anyways, Kiss Daniel's album.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kiss Daniel. When Kiss Daniel says, "Oh, no bad songs," literally no bad songs at all.
He knew what he was saying.
Literally no bad songs. Like the song can be the most basic, and it will still have like replay value. Like that's how it is. And the thing is, I don't know why, but I think he has gone to the point where he doesn't even have to prove anything again. So he's just releasing, and those that gravitate towards him would always be there for him.
The songs are very marketable. Like it's easy to.
Yeah.
It's not one of those songs that they feed you like too many, like you know how Nigerians like shoving their music down your throat, like you must like it today.
One thing on Snapchat, one new person song is in your face.
His music is really easy to like.
But that's just one you've mentioned.
I mean, I mentioned 2 before, so this
what
one
did you
makes
mention?
it 3. The first one was
for singles, though.
Oh, for singles,
A lot of people released this year.
that's the problem.
So like, if you want to do a recap, and too many songs.
See, too many songs. Single, I'd say.
Even our guy dropped
Modu Black, Declan Rice.
Was Declan Rice this year?
Yeah.
Was it dropped this year?
Yeah. I think was it Shibi?
I think it just did it not just come into limelight this year?
Yeah, it came with.
Not him, like the song.
Oh, the song. Oh, maybe I don't know, but it's shot this year. I heard the song and yeah, it's one of my favorite singles. Second one, Charlie Poppy.
Hey, yeah.
Elon Musk. Nah, that's song.
Yeah.
I don't think
Elon Musk and a Bluetooth boy.
to be that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Charlie Poppy, Elon Musk, Declan Rice with Modu Black. The third one.
Now that you've mentioned Odumodu Black and Charlie Poppin, we're even going to do like a segment for like best breakout stars, and they were my pick. Odumodu Black and Charlie Poppin.
No,
definitely.
No other person did their list,
I don't think there's anybody that really broke out this year that we can even call.
Like solid hits.
Yeah, Charlie Poppin and Odumodu Black.
They overfeed you the hits. The hits actually hits.
But like, who made a decent comeback or tried to make it? I'm going to go with Casey with Oja Piano because it was around for a while, and I think that was the only noticeable comeback this year. Although he did not ride the wave for like a really long time and start putting out song after song after song to just keep riding that wave, but like that was a decent comeback. But I don't know if any other person made a comeback this year.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure someone did, but clearly the comeback.
But yeah, this one is the one that everybody that used to do music, listen to music, talk about music will actually have their own opinion. What do you think was the industry plans this year?
See, this industry plans conversation, you can't really know who is an industry plant this is, because many of them have been working like underground, without budget or without money, and then all of a sudden they have a benefactor, or they like sign to a label or they get a deal. But then the fact that you did not know who they were before.
Doesn't mean. I want to say.
But me, my own idea of industry plant is somebody that was born and then like trained, like from day one. Yeah.
Is there anybody like that?
Justin Bieber was.
But all of those kind of people, they started their career out in like all
Taylor
the
Swift.
Nickelodeon-esque type people.
That's what I'm saying now.
Oh, now that you said, I actually see how Taylor Swift is actually like an industry plan.
Yeah.
But is there anybody in this country that was born and raised? In Nigeria, we used to plan Project Mbappe. Who they plan Project Wizkid?
That's what I'm saying. Like in Nigeria, it's hard to know who.
I feel like in Nigeria, they just pick them. Maybe you find somebody that, is okay and is probably randomly on the street. Pick him and just.
Okay, industry plant.
For this year.
Nobody's coming to my mind. Because there are too many.
There are
too many. The number of new people that came this year is a lot, like young artists that nobody knew. Yeah,
I still don't know them, Shaba.
Yeah. Let's just move on. Next question.
What release or what person was overhyped this year?
Overhyped?
Yeah.
My answer is Shay Vibes. That's for me, Sha. That's my own preference.
Anyways.
No beef, no. I mean,
what
beef,
there's beef.
You're not find me from my house.
Beefing, I know your house, and I'll tell him your address.
Nah, see, I do not, and I don't think I will ever get the appeal of like his music. I know people are like, oh, he does like this Fuji, like da 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 da.
You're not the target audience.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bayelsa, but I'm a fan of Shay Vibes.
Are you part of the target audience?
Yes, clearly, because I can see the vision and you cannot. But most on the hype project this year, I'm giving it to Black Bones.
Which project? The one he just dropped.
Yeah,
I mean, it just dropped now.
But I don't think there was a lot of hype around it, as opposed to like maybe the way they used to hype like singles and other projects. Like this particular one, they didn't give it like fire for fire hype. But I don't think there's any other project. Should I say no? Even Joe Boy's project too had a lot of hype around it. Did it drop this year or last year, Seth? This year. I think there was a lot of hype around the zone too. So, but who do you think was like on the hype this year in terms of their releases? I can't even say Loj because even Loj itself, his own went far. Like
I don't think like out of all the people that I can think of, nobody was really on the hype. Everybody did their thing. Like even Black Bones is still pushing his music.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay. So we don't have any underhyped. This man without taste said overhyped is Shay Vibes.
For sure.
We'll leave 100%. Him until he sees the light.
100%. But I mean, there's one song he did that I like, but it was featuring Young John. And to be honest, Young John was the reason I liked the song. But then I think Shay Vibes took I can't remember what the name of the song is, but he took a different approach than what he normally does. I was like, it's not bad.
Anyways, me, I hope to see more of Shay Vibes next year. I don't know about you, but who do you hope to see more of next year?
Next year, I'd say Loj, because he hasn't put out an album yet. So. And
all of this is just with like EPs and singles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's impressive.
Also, Thames as well.
Thames. I don't know. I would not even discuss Thames in this whole conversation. I have a lot to say. Do I want to see more? I'm not really a Thames person. Or like, okay, if she put out something nice, definitely I will listen to it and say, oh, this is actually very good. But like, say they sit down, they wait me Thames job.
They sit down, they wait.
You be like a person. We go sit down, wait for Thames.
No, Thames is amazing. Let me not talk too much.
Good. I think one thing I want to see next year as well. You know how for some reason some TikTok edits of a song sounds like I would pick that over the original song. And that thing is particular with Victor does it already. If there's a trending TikTok version of his song, best believe he will lift it and upload it on streaming platforms
as he should,
under his name, so that no single, even 5 kobo,
the song belongs to him.
No, they go any other person pocket. So I think like more artists should do that, because sometimes, but I know someone like Rema absolutely knows. I think there's this particular one that they even made, like, you know how they do that fast forwarded version of a song.
That's
he even had it pulled down. He had it pulled down,
but
so it was only the original version.
Yeah, I don't know about the pulling down thing. Yeah. I don't know.
But I would not mind seeing like more TikTok versions of a song, at least on streaming platforms.
I didn't even notice that Rema like pulled down.
There's this particular one that immediately is in job. They don't really go fast forward, and they use and they do that their waist dance.
Oh,
2 weeks later.
All those fast forward things are very annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if you're looking forward to leg work to it will not be annoying. I feel like if people are not looking at me, I promise this is not who I am.
Who are you?
This is not who I am. I'm a different person. But what do you want to see more of next year? What? Like me, I've said I want TikTok edits on streaming platforms.
God's grace.
You want to see God's
and mercy upon Nigeria.
This is actually something that our parents will say, because waiting not even concern Nigeria. They could begin to pray for Nigeria inside. But in terms of international acts, I think Sexy Red impressed me this year.
I've not heard any of her songs. I don't even know who she is.
Go Sexy.
I know the name because of the trend, Abidi, this thing that happened that time. When they were like, she released a sex tape or something. But besides that, I do not know.
Sexy. Oh my goodness, you're not chronically online. Good for you. I also think Lato tried this year.
The small one, the small lady. Is Lato not small? She's. Who is this small?
And she got a wham.
There's one.
Goddamn.
There's one small.
Oh no, that's Lola Brooks.
Lola Brooks,
Lady London.
Lola Brooks.
In fact, I think rap artists did it well in terms of international.
All these names you're calling, I have not listened. I mean, I've listened to Laura Brooks, because of that like aggressive style that she has. But like the rest of them,
nigga on the tongue, and you're like this,
and then she got tiny. I'm like, nah. I love it. Like,
when our voice is even deep.
I swear, deep as fuck.
It doesn't make sense. But yeah. I think Lato, Sexy
Big
Red.
Lado.
Yeah, Big Lado.
Yeah.
Sexy Red, Lola Brooks, Lady London tried for me this year as well. Do you know Lady London?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She did a song with no, that's not who. It's Bia I'm thinking of. BIA.
Oh, Bia, no. No, Bia is not my
Bia was the one that did a song with J. Cole now. Yeah.
But yeah, who is your international act of the year? Your final answer, Lola Brooks.
International acts. Biggest would be Drake.
Who is that
It would be Drake.
gay man over there?
See, all those ones, forget about it. People have been saying it since the beginning of time. He will still sell.
Personality wise, that's why I don't really like him anymore. Because I used to fuck with
Is that your
be
problem?
a Drake fan. But no,
Like,
if you're
is the personality really the
if
problem?
if you're doing this, behaving a certain type of way, and it doesn't like, I don't really do that whole separate the art from the artist thing.
Nah.
So if I don't like you at all, I'll just avoid your music. I'll never have an opinion on your music. I
So
just
you like
make
Shay
it clear
vibes?
that okay, yeah,
That says a lot.
call me.
That says a lot. But preference, I guess.
Okay, I think the last question before
You like
we
Shady
now-
vibes and you don't like Burna Boy.
I didn't say I don't like Burna, but it's just you will not catch me where they are. Because number one, he doesn't respect us collectively as Nigerians. He used to kick our head. He used to tell us that God will punish us. He used to tell us we don't have sex. Like, there's nothing you want to call that Burna Boy has not done to us. So I'm not a die-hard fan. I will give him his flowers if I see him. I use and stone him. But like, say where they are fanboying over him, you will not catch me there. You will not catch me. I'll be far away, telling them to go home because they don't have work. Fanboying over Burna Boy.
I don't blame you, Sha. The guy, they overdo sometimes.
True. Now, last question before we now go to the game session where I'll ask you these soft questions that you were spying earlier on. Last question. I don't know. I think DJs didn't really do much this year. Did the DJs really do much this year?
So I think SARS just put out something with what's his name? This guy from Mavens. Yo, fam, meant to say fam. That song.
There's something like that in maybe.
What's his name? Crayon. He just put out a song with Crayon.
Funny how once upon a time I would know everybody in Mavens, but now
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean,
don't
it's
know
not like there's a
these niggas.
shitload of people, but like
I don't know these niggas.
them Disha.
But yeah, DJ of the year for you, SARS.
Yeah.
It sounds a DJ. I thought it was a producer. Is it the
He's
same
a
thing?
DJ now. He DJs as well.
A DJ as well on the
Yeah.
side. What do you do on the
Still
side?
on
That's
the side.
prostitution.
As a producer, how you expect him to perform? Like if he's on stage now, what do you think he would do? He'll be playing the beats,
Playing his songs.
or
now.
he'll just stand on stage and
All
play the
his
music
songs.
for back.
All
Go
the
they
songs
dance,
where
they
you don't
give-
release.
They do
Go
leg
play
work.
I'm going to give somebody I actually noticed this year. I don't know if you guys know Dope Caesar.
No.
She did come into like spotlight more this year because her transition.
Is it the bald one?
Yeah. Aye.
See, I don't know people's names. I don't know their names.
That's Dope Caesar. I think she actually did well for herself this year because it's not like she hasn't been DJing since, but like this year, people were actually. I'm familiar with your game now.
Because me, the thing about me, I know a lot of DJs.
Yeah.
But I don't know a lot of Afrobeat DJs. The people I know are like people that are into like electronic.
So I go electronic. I went to an electronic party. They want to kill me. People were dancing, jumping. I was like, what is going on here? They do step up. They do breakdance.
I feel like you left before the best. Before I mean, let's say because I wasn't there for like. I've been
because
not
what
there
am
for
I
all the
hearing?
sets.
Everybody ends up. Not able to go jump. Put your hand up. I'm like,
After
sit
you
down.
left, I think I came after you left now.
Yeah, you came after
The
I
person
left.
that was playing when I came was Siga Glorin and Jamie Black. If you had
I
stayed
know
for that
those
one,
niggas.
if to say you stay for that one,
I
it wasn't
don't know
just
those niggas.
Un's music. It was still like a mixture of like Afro.
The one that even came to play Afrobeat, I don't know what I did. Yeah. We have that conversation another day, my jam. Another person I want to say try this in terms of DJing is DJ YK Mule for carrying TikTok. God will bless you.
Now everything they track, Shea vibes,
All
DJ
those are
Wacky
our
Mule.
legwork mixes this year.
It works.
Now you do them. More grease to your elbow. Next year will be wonderful for you. Time for the game session, and then we're going to round
I don't
up
sabi
this
maths,
episode.
I don't know maths.
So please,
See,
before you
anything
start,
that has to do with maths, just scrap it.
before you start going into crisis, two things I want you to consider. One, there are female fans watching you.
Okay.
Don't show them that you're not Lodo.
I don't already tell you say I know sabi book.
Number two, you have options 1 to
For
10.
secondary school now 15 I've been carry. Which is actually like
Which actually is very
the
decent.
average was not bad, but now
15
that
out of
one
how
are
many
the
people?
excuse where they use give
15 out
ourselves.
of how many people? 12.
No, I think I was in the middle because like my class had like 31, 32 people.
Alright, so as I was saying, you have options 1 to 10. You're going to pick 3 out of the 10. So just pick a number. 1 to 10.
2.
2. Least the 36 states and capital. Least the 36 states and capital.
This one. Abia, Umaya, Adamawa, Yola, Ikwai, Yo, Anambra, Oka, Bauchi. I don't know, Bayelsa, yeah, they go out.
Cross River.
Why you help me now?
Me say no, I'm
Benway something. I don't know. That's not the end. I know Imo Owerri. The rest nice. I don't really. But I tried.
Try for me.
I tried.
We never discuss what you dropped for the
primary
podcast.
school was a long time ago.
Okay.
Anybody if you talk that in I clap for you.
Second one.
What's that? Even national anthems. I'm not sure I remember.
1 to 10. You picked 2. Pick another number. 4. Sing the NYSC anthem.
See, we'll just select another number because that's not happening.
But you can sing NYSC. Did you remember the anthem?
I never listened.
Obey, declare your
call. So nah. Forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's move on.
You failed that one, no?
Agreed.
So
I happily failed that one.
Pick your last one. 1 to 10. You've picked 2 and 4.
How many? Okay, 1 to 10. 7.
7. Trouble they sleep, you can go wake up. Recite the 7 times table.
7 times 1. 7. 7 times 2.
I have voice can't go down.
7 times 3. Something. See, mathematical, what do you call it, multiplication table was never my strong suit.
Nothing about numbers has ever been my strong suit.
Yeah.
That brings us to the end of this episode. Emmanuel, did you have a good time?
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Will you come again next time?
I'll try, by the grace of God.
I will personally never invite you.
Cap! You know.
Okay, so if you're listening to this if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're just listening on listening platforms like Apple Podcasts, just share to somebody. I mean, there was good vibes yesterday. So share the good vibes to family members, to friends. Don't forget that this episode is once again sponsored by Mama Ada Specials. Until next time, bye.